The Food and Drug Administration approved Eli Lilly's antibody treatment under emergency use earlier this week. And now Regeneron says its antibody treatment is showing promise with help from patients here on the First Coast. Kaylee Tracy is on your side, speaking with researchers and also a participant to check in on how the study's going.
My girlfriend is a nurse, and she regrettably tested positive.
Cooper Moore's girlfriend got COVID-19 in August, but Moore didn't, prompting him to try to do what he can to help people with COVID-19.
I thought about it and realized the unique situation that we were in, her being positive and me being negative and living in a small one-bedroom apartment. And I am a therapist, and so I've done some research before, and I thought, this would be a great opportunity to be part of research instead of doing it.
Moore enrolled in the East Coast Institute for Research's Regeneron antibody treatment study in Jacksonville, part of a global study.
A lot of companies were enrolling the vaccine, and we wanted to explore a different route to COVID-19.
Researcher Jennifer Hardy with East Coast Institute for Research says they're still enrolling patients. To qualify, you have to live with someone who tested positive 96 hours beforehand.
We're all in this together, and it speaks volumes of just being here, seeing the results that are being produced.
She says patients get a one-time injection of either the placebo or the antibody chosen randomly and are followed for 7 months to see the effects.
We do feel confident that in participants that have received the study drug that are showing benefit.
Moore echoes Hardy, saying he hasn't felt any negative side effects. Hardy says they'll continue the study even after the FDA approves the antibody treatment, which she believes will be soon. If you want to enroll, you can visit the Institute's website. Patients could receive $4,800 if they complete the trial. Kaylee Tracy, First Coast News, on your side.